And welcome back to the channel. Today a very important update with Bitcoin. Are we gonna go now and break a very important resistance and go to a new all-time high, or there is one more factory incoming? The next few days are gonna be super important, so pay attention until the end. It's gonna be a quick video just to show you what to look for, what to do, and so much more. And of course, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. This video is brought to you by our partner, Bluefin, the best non-KYC exchange. I utilize it for all my trades. So otherwise, guys, BitUnix. We got two links in the description to come and join us. We do so many promotion. Futures bonus up to even $3,000 or $4,000 to do and trade and do whatever you want. Hurry up, guys, and sign up because super important. So BTC, guys, $114,500. Ethereum, $4,200. Solana, $214. I don't even know what to say anymore apart from our VIP group, guys, our Discord group. I mean, the results, I'm up roughly 91% on Bitcoin, and then around like 60 with Ethereum, 50 with Solana, something like that. And we bought we bought the bottom, guys, with conviction, with many DCA entries, and I mean the results. I'm just showing you the reality here. The reality is that all of my members, guys, in the VIP group, especially when we make calls, they've been in profit. But otherwise, guys, if you are interested in really join a community of kick-ass traders, professional traders who are absolutely amazing. They are amazing. Not only myself. There's so many. For example, like Jeremy. Look at that. Look at the call here. Entry on the retest. Did everything here, closing with a 28% in just a day. We provide basically trading ideas every single day. So if you are learning, you're a beginner, you're an investor, short-term, long-term, you want to become a pro trader, guys, you're going to get covered in the best really community in the world. We are expanding. We are bringing so many educational courses. Really, it's going to become one of the best crypto trading hub or crypto hubs that you're going to get to. But anyway, so today's going to be quite quick. So two things you got to take into consideration to see one more factor incoming. Number one is going to be the government shutdown. They're talking about that the government could be shutting down, and the Democrats and Donald Trump and all the bullshit. Basically, if this is going to happen, they're going to shut down. Bitcoin, crypto, stock market could be having a sell-off. But is it going to be a sell-off, like a real sell-off, and then we're basically done, or it's only going to be I would say, a chance for the market makers to go and accumulate more BTC? Well, I would say that to me, it's probably going to be more of a factory to say they're going to accumulate more, and then they're going to pump BTC to higher prices. So right now, what you need to pay attention is the following. If you're going to be able to go and break 115 to 116,000 and close above today, tomorrow for a few days, then probably the bottom is in, and we could be going higher. Okay, but if we're going to see, for example, this thing about the government shutdown is going to shut down, and also on Friday we're going to have unemployment rate. Unemployment rate comes, let's say, above 5% or below 4.3%, then also we could be seeing a correction. Why? Because the Fed might not cut interest rates. They're going to delay. The market is going to think about that. And in that case, I would say I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to try one last attempt to really crash the price around this area, form like an ABC correction. So you can see we have ABC, and then it also can be ABC from here. Make everybody scared, the bull market is over, and then they're going to pump it like that. Okay, that's simple. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm basically already in a long position, as I showed you before, still going. Are we going to drop more? Guys, I'm gonna add more because seasonality, because of even next week, we have basically zero macroeconomic news, so everything is pointing towards a nice pump. Now, next one I want to discuss today, guys, it's Ethereum. Ethereum, as I told you before, we had a beautiful retest of the breakout. I don't know how many times I told you that about Ethereum. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I was very vocal about this retest around the 3,830. And what I actually love is the fact that, again, you can see on Pro Trader calls, guys, when I'm saying, I want to show you, this is Bitcoin long. By the way, guys, Bitcoin long, Jeremy entry, stop loss, everything is written here. You can see 110, 200, 108, and you can see Ethereum. I added 25% the 3950, next one 3800, 3850. Basically, I've added almost like 100% of my position, and with an average price of around $4,000, and I'm basically up like a big amount of money. Okay, a big amount of money, but just to show you that the transparency that I don't like to fuck people up, and everything is written here anyway. But so with Ethereum, that's the point, very similar to Bitcoin. So if you're going to be able to go and clear this area, the area I'm talking about is going to be here above. If you're going to be able to go and close above 4,300, then we should be able to go up to around 4,500, 600. If you can clear here, guys, the last resistance, then it's going to be a straight all-time high. And as you know, Ethereum, in my opinion, could be going in between 6,500 to even 7,000. But stay with me, because I'm going to show you quite interesting things as well to talk about the target for ETH. Then total free, guys. Total free again, it's basically into a beautiful shape. I want to show you again a little bit better. To me, this chart looks spectacular. You can see we are into like a compression phase. So what is actually important to remember, guys, is that whenever you see this, right, whenever you see this chart, it doesn't mean that it has to happen. I'm just showing you a chart that it has a high chance, good chance that that this could play out, but doesn't mean that it has to play out. Things could even crash from here. We don't know. But looking at this, right, I'm still thinking that total free and altcoins could be going even as high as 1.8 to like $1.9 trillion, and of course it's going to be amazing. And also, guys, with our VIP, we bought in our spot trading section. That's why I'm saying, like, if you're also like an investor, you want to just buy and sell, we also bought many altcoins 3 days ago at the bottom, as always. And by the way, if you want to join, there is a link in the description with like a little trailer here and all of our trading results, guys. I document everything to ensure transparency with all of our calls, myself and also my pro members. So link in the description. Come and join us, guys, because it's time to load up and to really start to learn how to trade. Very important. But now, so total free point situation, we could still be seeing a little bit of a correction from here, maybe one more dip down to $950 trillion if BTC is going to go and have one more drop. But then, looks like it's getting compressed more and more, in my opinion, to go and really break to the upside. So let's hope for this October and November to be amazing, right? So next one I want to show you in regards to altcoin season and Ethereum as well. Some people are asking me about, what about, altcoins, small cap. Basically, the only thing I'm looking at right now, I'm going to go on the 3-week chart and show you a little bit better. It's this one here, guys. The altcoins, others relative to Bitcoin. So you can see that what's happening right now, we were able already to break this important level on the RSI. So we have also a bullish MACD crossover. We were able to break this RSI from this point here. There is still one intersection coming from here. Okay, so once we're going to be able to clear this point, okay, here, we're basically now into a, I would say, make it or break it area, where if it's going to be able to go and clear and break above this multi-week level of resistance, which started in December 2021, we could be seeing like an altcoin rally, like a proper altcoin rally, which we haven't seen for a while. And people are telling me, oh, but the too many coins, they're not going to pump. Guys, that's not about how many coins. This is actually the whole conglomerate, right? All the altcoins. So the thing is still very low, very, very low. So it doesn't matter if you're telling me the altcoins will not pump because there are too many. This is the too many. This is the whole group together. And look at what's happening right now. So even if you're going to see, for example, a pump up to here, it's going to be massive. You remember what happened in March 2024? Altcoins pump a lot, and we were here. So think about if we're going to go back to this point from here. So I would say that to me, we could be going first level probably from here, and a optimistic level could be around the 0.618 Fibonacci. So probably around this point here, 0.37 in relation to Bitcoin. And if you're going to go up to here, I reckon altcoins are going to do very, very well. And again, let's see what things are going to break to us. And also, another important chart is the ETH to BTC. the other pair. You can see that as well. We are basically now facing resistance, but that actually is good because we want Bitcoin to then put a cycle top first, finish the cycle, and then all the money can be going and put into altcoins. And what we should be seeing from this point here is going to be, first target is going to be probably around here, and the next one is going to be around here. So if you're going to go to this area, then I could be expecting Ethereum to be in between $7,000 to $9,000. But if you're going to go as high as this point here, right, it could be in between $12,000 to $15,000, which is going to be the most optimistic scenario, the most logical. I would probably say around here. And then once we're going to go to the point around 7,000, 6,000, 7,000, I could be considering to sell some of my ATH. But it's looking cool. It's looking very good. We can see, this basically compression starting from here. I hope we're going to be able to break it because right now we are basically rejecting this point. And never say never. Maybe we're going to go down again. Who knows? But I would say that in general, when you see these kind of charts, they look very cool and they could precede a very nice expansion. Okay. Next one, talking about altcoin season, we can see as well, which I think it's also a very good chart. I'm going to go on the 4 hours, talking about Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance right now is rising, like we were discussing before. Is rising, forming. Sorry for my squiggle over here, but just I was trying to explain before. My video got cancelled, incredible. But looks like it's forming like a potential inverted head and shoulder pattern with a target of probably around 60 to 61%. It will be making absolute sense, right, for us to go back into a 61% Bitcoin dominance. Then we're gonna let BTC to go and basically put its cycle top to 140, 150. I don't know how much it's going to be, and then from here we can go on the daily and show you what is going to be happening. So the 61%, guys, perfectly with the target of the inverted head and shoulder, which is probably going to go like this, bring the liquidity from here. Bitcoin could be placing either a correction or all-time high. We don't know, because when the Bitcoin dominance rises, it doesn't mean that we're going to see all-time high. But anyway, it's going to be maybe A, B, and then C. And then C is probably going to be the end, probably the end of the cycle. Are we going to go down more? I don't know, to be honest. But right now, that's what I can see. Another metric to really pay attention right now, that we are basically now sitting on the fence, is the USDT dominance, guys. This chart was designed by myself a long time ago, and right now we're still on track. Okay, so basically, this one is very important because if it's going to continue to go higher, okay, if it's going to continue to go higher, it could be posing a correction with BTC, with Bitcoin. So we really would like this one to go and break down. And if this one breaks down, guys, you're going to basically have a major breakdown from here. Then I could be seeing really, if we break 4%, we're going to go down this way. Altcoins should be really go completely crazy. So low Bitcoin dominance, low USD dominance means money flowing into altcoins, and it means way higher prices. Because, guys, altcoins haven't had any bull run, we can say. Like, you haven't had anything. So we have been basically, they've been completely dead. But are market makers going to really keep them dead like that? Or in a risk-on environment, are we going to see changes? Okay. Next one, guys, DXY as well. DXY, I could be seeing maybe a little bit of a pump coming from here, and then a potential drop with the target of down to like 87 to 88. That's what I'll be waiting for. And I'm probably going to go and sell all of my holdings if we're going to go down the low. So really, I'm keeping an eye on this one. But I guess if you're going to see another push to the upside, then it could signify some weakness into the markets. Maybe Bitcoin having a bit of a correction down to $103 to $105,000. And from this point here, if it goes down again, we should be seeing more money, of course, and Bitcoin going higher. And the last couple of things I want to discuss as well. So this one, guys, US 10Y, we need this breakdown. Okay, we need a breakdown similar to the USDT dominance, because whenever this happens, then again, money are going to be taken away from it's called like defense, not defensive, but like safety, safe investments into more risky, and that's what we want. And more money should be flying into altcoins as well. And the last couple of I would say charts I want to show you today. Number one, guys, it's gold. I mean, gold completely going insane. I've never seen anything like this, and I will tell you that eventually we'll have to pull back. Okay, so I want to show you what happened last time. Okay, when gold had a pullback from here, you can see from April 2025 to August. And guess what happened at the time? That was when BTC went from 70,000 to 126,000. Okay, so if gold is going to have another correction coming like this, okay, and also the S&P 500 is going to start to stall, money could be flowing into Bitcoin and crypto. So that's what I'm basically waiting for, this kind of rotation. But things are looking good, guys. At the moment, inflation looks like it's under control. Looks like that Fed is going to cut rates in a relatively bullish environment. The new Fed chair could be coming, they were saying about May, but the rumors are going to come probably before that, maybe already around March, April. And it could be like a complete transition from defensive asset to like risk asset if the economy is still going to hold the way it had been holding right now. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I really hope it was helpful to understand where we are and what's happening right now. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for another update. Take care and see you soon.